Ani Miigwech Mishomis Miigwech Nukamis Miigwech Gitchi Manitou Miigwech
Before they would doubt me, knew nothing about me. Stuck in the limelight, darkness around me. All that's around me, voices that out me. Now I gotta shine bright, so they can't live without me.
Impressed by how this whole blueprint formula works, which inspires youth to get to a safe place, to find that safe place within themselves first, to be able to let go of those barriers and blocks that say, I can't do this or I'm not good enough. And once those barriers come down, we get to see who they truly are. And that's what this is all about.
What I love about doing Blueprint projects is that it's such an amazing vehicle to help kids to overcome fears and, you know, see themselves in a new light by the time Friday comes around.
So I would say day one, a lot of the kids are kind of wondering, like, you know, who are these people? What are they doing here? So a lot of them were very closed off, and they weren't sure what was going on. Some were kind of still behind the walls. Some had their hoods down. They're very just kind of still discovering like what this whole week is about.
Kind of get the idea across to them of what we wanted to do. And then it was just really a matter of giving them something that they could sink their teeth into. And they were just game for whatever we wanted to do. So seeing them joyfully embrace the process and really give to it was very, very inspiring for me.
Anybody that be believing, vision quest up in the house, trying to knock a reason. These reasons are meaning, couple things that I think when I'm seeing. Everybody gonna rep with the feeling, gotta catch a check for your damn well-being. I'm seeing fruits of my life.
People have connections when it comes to different art forms. So they might see something in a certain graffiti piece, or they might see something in a style of dance that's really attractive to them, and they feel that they can express themselves in a certain way by storytelling that. I'm just hopeful that people can see the positive side of things, that they can find that light and they can find that strength and find that guidance within them. And I think the big thing is finding balance after that as well.
This is my favorite part, is watching the progression happen from day one. You know, we all kind of set off an impression before we say words. And sometimes when you see someone disgruntled, you kind of read on the face that, well, maybe this person's going through something. And I think I read a couple of those on the first day with some of the faces. And then even after day one, to hear, there was a young fellow who was singing with the elders, and his light totally was beaming, and I saw a very powerful young being when he was singing. Once we created that safe space, it's amazing how when one person had the courage and the confidence to start releasing anything that prevented them from being free, that prevented their freedom of expression, it kind of trickled and inspired everybody else in the room, and you started to see youth just started opening up, and then we got to see another side of them that we probably would have never seen if that one person didn't take the courage to take the first step.
I would say the vibe has changed like quite a bit. Like more kids are starting to be more engaging, opening up. You know, that's where the whole relationship building is starting to happen. You know, they're getting comfortable with the Blueprint staff.
They've learned a lot really quickly, and you can tell that it's stressful for some of them. But with other kids I've seen, I think that these kids are mostly just, they're taking it all in, and they're just really excited about it.
If you know what I mean, don't want you to follow, want you to lead. The youth of tomorrow, they're gonna see. Never live faded, keep a hair braided. Leading the nation with no separation.
Amazing to see the kids who are standing off to the side at the beginning or jumping right in, or kids who are saying they weren't able to do something were pushing further to try and accomplish tasks that they even thought they weren't capable of.
And there's so many beautiful voices in this community, you know, like, it's amazing. And then to see them learn so quickly and apply it, it's the best thing ever.
What we've done, we've come in here, we've given them tools, we've told the kids how they can like channel their emotions when they're feeling them, what they can do.
The people who are hurting, I think it's a matter of them understanding that there are good resources here and that it's okay to talk. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be in that together. Even seeing the cultural component, people coming up and asking for a smudge, that helps too. You know, turning to our elders and asking for some guidance because they know and they understand. They have their own experiences.
My prayers to the sacred fire, from the ashes I will learn to battle down. My prayers up for the years that I have yearned. This disconnect I will object, my future won't be burned. I show respect, I will connect, my future won't be turned. When I do this, do it for the youth. Indigenous, give it back to my roots. Do it for my kin, do it for the truth. With diligence when I'm back in the booth.
In my opinion, I think we are all striving for the same things, and we all want to be loved, and we all want to be accepted, and we all want to be the best we can be. So I thought this would be a really fun way to put all of that together in the idea of leveling up, to make it a personal thing, to also be part of a global movement in leveling up, and also this is something that we can all connect with and that we can all be a part of. So that was why I thought it would be amazing.
I want to level up on my art. I want to level up in my reading and my dancing.
Sports and singing.
I want to level up on my sports that I do.
Learn about my culture, more singing.
My education, singing and dancing.
Speaking in big crowds.
Being outside more. I want to level up on my education. I want to level up on my education.
I want to level up on my beading and my power dancing.
My level up is to drink more water.
I want to level up in school.
Spend more time with my family.
Making more friends.
Playing baseball.
Go to POWs more often.
Singing. Singing, dancing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing to something, my comeback on 100. Let's talking, more action, you just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I stay prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. They freeze get dropped like weight.
I think overall, you know, when we storytell and when we make music, there's a responsibility that comes with it. That responsibility is reaching people in a good way. They can take something that's constructive from it and ultimately apply it to their own lifestyle and their own living.
Provide creative ways of looking at how to go about life, but also to have fun and show them this art form, which teaches us so much about that balance of how to live in accordance with spirit with our emotional self, with our mental self, with our physical self. And when those things are balanced, we are living a more wholesome life. And I feel that we just come as people to remind them that they're powerful beings and that they are responsible for their own growth and nurturing.
Bring it back. Guide our future generations. Oh, Gamma, oh, Gamma. Just let your spirit guide our future generations.
Anishinaabe, Nin, we hear you. There we go. I hear you.
No, you don't know me. No, I don't know you. I want you to know me. And I want me to know you. I know they don't get it. That is so hard to talk to. Slow down for a second. Show me what you want to.
Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's news. I done did that before. I turn it into something. My comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action. You just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating. No losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings. I turn that into money. They got it, never settle. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. You can talk all you want. See me, I see greater. Nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.